All right, guys, welcome back. So today we are looking at an air compressor discharge line. All right, so you see that hard line coming off the air compressor? It goes right there. It turns into a soft line right there, and it comes along the frame rail to about right here to a hard line, and then it goes right over here. As you can see, it comes out of the frame rail right there. So that's the hard line, then it goes to another soft line. All right, so this truck developed an air leak, and it's coming from the soft line coming off the air compressor hard line right there. So this is the air compressor discharge line. But I know it's leaking because when you're running the truck and you touch that soft line, you can hear it change, hissing even more. So it must have gotten rubbed through the frame or some zip tie or something rubbed through. But 600,000 miles, yeah, it's probably gonna rub through somewhere. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and replace this. First thing we're gonna wanna do, take out these steps, which if you saw my other videos, you just pull the little clips out right here, and go ahead and pull back on these yellow tabs, and the fender comes off. Okay, next thing we're gonna wanna do is remove this wheel well fender, get this out of the way so we can get up in there, because we are certainly not skinny enough. All right, it's gonna be 1 bolt here. You got the 2 bolts right there. Got a bolt back here, and you got a couple bolts right here. I know you guys got a beautiful angle here, huh? Staring at my beautiful bald head, waiting for a chick to pop out. Bolts keep collected. I'm going to drop the battery cover. It's a good little spot for it. There's a little secret, go the right way. Sometimes you need a backup brush, sometimes you don't. This time, I do. Alright. And you're about to witness the magic. Flip. And bam. Oh, it's beautiful, wasn't it? Yep, done this before. Alright, off to the side. This is what we're looking at. So, kind of hard to see, but you can see that hard line right there. That comes off the air compressor, and this will turn into the soft line. It just goes 90 degrees straight down and then into the frame rail. So we're going to disconnect it from right here, and then we're going to disconnect it from inside the frame rail about midway. And then all it has is a hold down clip that's right behind here. Kind of hard to get to. It's going to get a screwdriver and push it off. And then we can drop the line down. All right, and just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, give you a little tour. All right, so inside the frame rail, where we're looking, and that is where the hard line connects pretty much above the power steering pump. So as you can see, it routes the whole way, right behind the air compressor to the flywheel housing. Right up there. As you can see from right there, it goes up. So, and that would be right behind the flywheel housing. So it drops down right there, right above the power steering pump. So you need some wrenches, some luck, and you may want to say a prayer, because sometimes that could be a real pain. All right, so here we are, looking on the top of the flywheel housing. We're gonna get an inch wrench on this sucker, and hopefully we don't need a backup wrench. We're gonna break it free. Of course I need 2 hands. I got a stubby wrench on here in case you didn't see. Oh, that sucker's tight. Alright, we're gonna need a bigger wrench. Sometimes they are way too tight. Alright, the other connection in the frame rod, I have no idea how you're gonna see that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film that portion. Alright. Anyway, you're gonna break this free and move on. Alright, so I broke it loose. A little bit of penetrating oil. As you see, that line is oil soaked. So the whole line is moving. Even with my backup wrench going right here. So I couldn't break this free. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut that soft line off. I don't need that line anymore anyway. It is no good. So I'm gonna cut it. Get some dikes, just go through it, and then I'll be able to unscrew this. I'll work the rest of the line. At least you can see it, how it may or may not be. Usually they're not like this. Of course, my luck, there it is. All right, so little clip. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. You can see that clip on the frame rail right there between that bracket. So we're gonna go ahead and push that clip out of the way. I went ahead and disconnected the midway line. That's right there in the frame rail. And man, that sucker was a pain. It was rusted. I just WD-40 that thing, cussed it out a big bunch. All right, right now I just got a wrench. All right, so once we pop that off, then we can go ahead and just pull the line out. All right, so grab a hold of that discharge line. Go ahead and just pull it out. That's it. That's the line. All that trouble for what? All right, as for the brakes, let's see. She was ruptured right here. She rubbed on through. You know what? You didn't win today. Because I cut your ass. So, when you get the new line, that's what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and take the bracket, the mounting clip, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in the exact same position. All I gotta do is line them up, get the position, put it where you want it, boom. That way we can secure it on the frame again, away from rubbing this time. Okay, we got the clip on here. And we're gonna go ahead and take off these little magical guys. Cool. I'm gonna leave this one on so nothing gets in the way. I'll take it off once I put it in. That's what we're gonna do here. Is we're just gonna route it just the way it was. Route it into the frame. Get that out of the battery box before I electrocute myself. And this will be the last video you see. All right. So, damn, one hand, that's pretty damn impressive. Oh shoot. All right, we are not gonna tighten this down. We're just gonna get the thread started. Maybe, it's an idea. All right, we got the thread started, cool. Nice and loose. Now we're gonna go underneath and secure it right there, right above the power steering pump where it was before. And then we're gonna pop that clip onto the frame, secure it, and then we'll tighten both ends. All right, looking underneath the frame rail, I got it connected there. I know it's kind of hard to see. The clip is right over there. Let's see if I can find it for you. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. All right, so the clip is where you can't see, so you gotta work blind. You're just gonna stick your hands up in the frame rail, and you're gonna try to clip that onto the frame. All right, so the line has been routed. That's good. Now we're gonna build up the air pressure in the truck, make sure there's no leaks, and we'll be good. Now we can put our fender back on, our wheel fender, our fender, and we'll be done. So that's it. Nothing too exciting. Nothing fun at all. That line can be a real pain in the ass. Sometimes it's easier than others, but really that line's gonna fail 500,000 miles and later, it's gonna burst, right? The little carbon's gonna eat away inside, it's gonna burst, it's gonna rub against something, it's gonna go. So you know, spray that sucker down with WD-40, get some peanut butter on your hands, get it on there, get it tight, get those wrenches, and barely move. That's all the room you got in there. If you didn't braid before this job, you're probably gonna need to. You're gonna end up bleeding. I'm bleeding all over the place. That's just part of the job, right? Warranty, if you were to do this job under warranty hours, it would probably be 1.5 at the most. Bumper, wheel fender, other fender, make it magic happen. They're not gonna pay it all. Hey, so good luck out there. Hopefully this helped you out. If not, hey, we got other videos, right? Take it easy.